Hey, what's up? This is Spider Prime 1, back in with another Transformers video review. Alright, this time I'm looking at Wave 1 of Series 2 of Bot Shots. Now, I already have the whole first set of Bot Shots. I don't know if I'm going to give them their own review, or like a mass review or whatever, because they all are essentially the same thing. They're just different molds and different paint schemes. And one of these is the same type as all those other ones. And I'm actually going to be going this way, which, if you look at the packages, this is number 1, 2, 3, and then Superbot. I'm going to go Superbot 3, 2, 1. Just to change it up a little. And go Decepticons first, because that's how I always roll. There's 4 different types of bot shots, at least in this wave. I haven't looked at TF Wiki or whatever to see if there's any other types. But there's the flip shot, the spin shot, the jump shot, and the Blitz Bot. So we will start with the Blitz Bot, which is essentially the original bot shots. I'll just get these out of the way. Actually, we'll look at the Blitz one first. So it's the Blitz Bot, and it really is just the original bot shots. And it shows you how to fold them up and whatever. So Blitz Bots. For this one, the Superbot is Sunstorm. Now this mold has had a lot of different characters. We've had the obvious 3, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and then we've also had Acid Storm, who was a Superbot and he was green, and we've had Skyquake, who actually wasn't a Seeker mold, but whatever, we'll give it to him. And I have to say, I like Sunstorm. Being see-through, 1, it looks really cool, and it emulates fire. 2, Sunstorm always had, like, the white to go with his orange in, like, all the different figures. And the white wheels really play that up. And it looks really nice against the orange jet. So, to do these, I'm going to do them all against my finger. I'm not going to do all these against each other. But, to do the regular bot shot, you just do that. And they just stand up. And then bot shots is also the rock, paper, scissors thing, but it's a gun, a sword, and a fist. Now, since I have 4 different instruction sheets, I have the rules right here. So you pick, you crash, and they pop up. And right here, gun beats fist, makes sense. Fist beats sword, okay. And sword beats gun. Okay, hold on. If you were to think about this logically, gun beats both, and sword beats fist, and fist always loses. But, you know, they had to round it off, so yeah, blaster beats fist, fist beats sword, and sword beats blaster. And then in case of tie, and it's not focusing, but in case of a tie, highest attack strength wins, and that's the little number next to the symbol. And then there's a little note down here at the bottom. If one figure stays in vehicle mode, the one that converted to robot mode wins. If neither figure converts, crash again. So, and this was more of a problem with the old bot shots than the new ones. Because sometimes the old bot shots, like, wouldn't spring open because the mechanism wouldn't work or something. And they would stay trapped in vehicle mode. And if they didn't go off, well, then you lose. But yeah, let's look at Sunstorm here. What's his? He has a 380 sword, a 310 fist, and a 930 blaster. So if you were to go by highest attack number, banking on the fact that you were going to get a draw, you would go with the blaster in his case. Or you just pick whatever you want. So there's Sunstorm. Next is Shockwave. And I'll grab the other Shockwave so we can see the two tank modes next to each other. This one's kind of a realistic Earth tank with a little added extra bits, and then the double turret, which I know regular tanks don't have. And then this one is kind of like a Cybertronian, while still kind of pulling off the Dark of the Moon thing with the two turrets. But yeah, this one looks way more Cybertronian than this one. Put him back. And then this one is the jump shot. And the jump shot, to fold it back together when it's already in robot mode, you fold the arms back. Oops. Or one of the arms always folds, like this one. See how it kind of bounces? This is the foldy arm. There's a Bumblebee out there who has a foldy arm, and it's on this side. But anyways, you fold the spring arm up, you fold the arms back, you push the body in, and then you set it down in vehicle mode. So with this one, the body popping forward is what makes it jump. And then the arms just disengage and flip around. So we'll do that one more time. Oop. Do that one more time. Yep. My Shockwave is a little jumpy, shall we say. Really? Okay, whatever. We will have you do it right one more time. Then you can stay in robot mode. But yeah, it's kind of hard for them to land on their feet because the jump is so erratic. Okay, and his strength is blaster also, which makes sense. But yeah, they jump and then they just kind of fling around. It'd be nice if they landed on their feet, but that's asking a little bit too much. Next is Ironhide. And we can see he's still the movie-style truck with the added wing, but he's painted in his G1 colors, minus the orange stripe. Now he is a spin shot. And what you do with them is you spin them around to wind them up. You flip the back of the vehicle up. This one, the picture actually has it wrong. You fold the legs up first, and then you put the arms in, because the arms have little tabs that hold the feet in. And just look at that face. So this is Ironhide. That wasn't hard enough. So yeah. Spin him so he faces forward. So that's what he looks like, and then he just has a little piece of his vehicle mode hanging off of his back. It's going to happen. But to reset him, you wind him around until he clicks. Well, he'll click, but you got to make him face right. So you fold this up, you fold up the feet, and then you bring the arm down and up until it clicks together. I'm sorry, that happened off camera. There we go. So yeah, there's Ironhide. And I like his head. I like his face. Okay, and then the last one, Bumblebee, which is now the prime car mode instead of the kind of movie style, he is a flip shot. And so for these guys, oh, they leave out a step. Okay. With these guys in robot mode, you actually have to fold their arms up, then bring the hood down, and then bring the feet all the way up and around. And I'll show you that in a second. But here's Bumblebee. He stands up when he flips, because he's got the big foot thing. Then he doesn't spring his arms out as much as the others, but it's okay. But yeah, like I was saying, you bring the arms down because they're on a spring. So you bring them down, you bring the hood up next, and then you fold this piece all the way around, and then it hooks in right there. And there you go. Well, sometimes he does it, but you know. So there's Bumblebee, and then 705, 740. So his strength is the sword. And let's see, what was Ironhide's? 845, 210, 570. His is fist. Obvious, because he's the spin shot and he's got his arms straight out. So yeah, there is the first wave of Series 2 of bot shots. Flip, spin, jump. I'm going to say regular. I don't know why they're calling it Blitz. Because it's the regular bot shots, and they never called it that before now. But I guess it has to have a name to go with all the other names. So yeah, Flip Bumblebee, Spin Ironhide, Jump Shockwave, and Blitz Sunstorm. I'll be back with another review pretty soon, but until then, I'm Spider Prime 1, and I'm signing off.